Hello, good morning, good afternoon in some country, good evening in some country, and good night in some country. Today is 19th of April, 2025. How are we? I hope we slept well. So this morning, we still continue on topics of languages. How do you find foreign language difficult to learn? So today, I'm still teaching us what language is all about. You may be a traveler, you have your bunk of money to travel, but what will support this money for your travel to be successful is language. So what is language? For me, I can say language is a principal method of human communication. The principal method of human communication. And what are we sharing in language? We are sharing ideas, we are sharing feelings, we are sharing culture, we are sharing custom. And what do we communicate in language? What are the ways, the means of communicating? We have different means of communicating, namely signs. These are signs, examples of signs. Sounds. These are sounds. For example, I give you another example of sounds. In those days when I was in primary school and secondary school, they used to have a monitor who is responsible in ringing the bell during break time, during pause time, they will ring the bell. That bell is a sound that tells everyone, all students, that this bell is a break time period. Sometimes they will ring the bell to let us know that the first lecture, the first class is gone. The second class, we are entering the second class. These are sounds that tell us something, that reads meaning. For example, again, I live in Deutschland, I live in Germany. Most Catholic churches here, they ring bell to tell us that, for example, they have 6 a.m. mass, they have 9 a.m. mass, or 10 a.m. mass, or 11 o'clock a.m. mass. They will ring the bell to let us know that this time is for mass. Sometimes they ring the bell that this is the time of this. And another example of sounds is kukuruku, kukuruku. In those days when I was in the village, when you don't have time, in Dutch they call it dorf, when you live in the dorf, when you don't have time, when you don't have watch to tell you this is actually what is the time is, what is going to help you to know exactly this is the time is cock. The cock. In those days when I was in the village, between 4 to 5 a.m., you hear a cock croak, kukuruku, kukuruku. You know that the cock is telling you that this is the time, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in the village. But these days, I don't know what is going on in these days. Cock doesn't, I don't know if this method is still going on. I don't know. But in those days, yes. And again, I give you an example of a cock, a sound time again. This time we are celebrating the agony of Jesus dying, the process of Jesus going into agony. Okay, so imagine before this process, Peter denied Jesus 3 times. And how did people know? How did Peter know that he denied Jesus when the cock crowed 3 times? Okay, this is time, sound of time. So another examples of communication is a sound. I say sound, I say sound, a sound of thing. For example, I am singing and somebody is hitting bang, boom, 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 boom. That's a sound, Another example is mimic. Oh, a very good example of mimic is a newborn baby, an infant baby. when they are growing, and in the first language you will hear them understand is ma ma, pa pa, ma ma. So the parents or the siblings would like to join the babies, to pronounce that word ma ma, pa pa. When you're joining them to do mama, it is called mimic. You are mimicking them. And another one is gesture. Gesture. So these are means of communicating. Communicating could be written form or unwritten form. Written form or speaking, oral speaking could be, they call it, we have two types of communication. We have the verbal and non-verbal communication. The verbal communication are the written ones and the words, speaking in words. While the non-verbal communication, like mimic, like gesture, like body languages, Körpersprachen, gesture. So, and what again? And sounds, and what again? There are many. Name them. These are called non-verbal communication. But as a traveler, I'm here to let the travelers know you want to emigrate in a foreign country, and you have your bunk of money. It is an advantage. But what you will have to support this traveling, you don't have it, like language, the basic part of language. It is important for you to learn the basic part of this language. For example, I will give you some examples here for you to learn, because these are the basic parts which they normally ask us in the airport when we land in a foreign airport. Who are you? Where do you come from? Then your response, I am an African. That word I am, how do you know? Do you know it, how to speak it in those people's language? No. Then how do you learn it? You have to learn it. It is important, okay? So now let me teach you a little thing here. Like we have a subjective pronoun. What are subjective pronoun? First of all, what is now? We say that now is the name of a person, places, or things. Then pronoun replaces noun. For examples of pronoun are I, you, he or she, it, we, you, and they. So the numbers of these subjective pronoun, the singular numbers are I, you, he or she, it is. That was the singular numbers of subjective pronoun. Then the plural numbers of subjective pronoun are we, you, they. These are the plural numbers of subjective pronoun. Okay? And we use it to make a verb, like the verb to be. I am, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, you are, they are. These are how to use it to make a sentence with a verb to be. Then another one is in German language. You want to come to Germany. You want to enter Germany. Learn these basic parts of verbs and subjective pronoun. Subjective pronoun in English, in German language it is called subjective pronomen. In French language it is called le pronom sujet in French language. So how do you, I'm trying to be fast because I don't want to stay long, my time is running so fast. Then in German language we say ich bin, du bist, sie, es ist, wir sind, ihr seid, sie sind. Then in French language we say, that is the le pronom sujet in French language. It is called je suis, tu es, il est, elle est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils, elles ont, in plural form. Okay? The plural form in French language it is nous sommes, vous êtes, ils, elles ont. While in singular form it is je suis, tu es, il est, elle est. That is a singular form of pronoun sujet in French language. So I will use this now to, to create a song for you. Maybe that's the easiest way you might learn it. Okay? Different ways of learning. We have different ways of learning. Okay? It doesn't matter your age. Education doesn't ask of number. Provided you have the memory to study, you are good to go. Learning could be online learning, could be internet learning, could be one-on-one learning, could be studio learning, etc. Okay? But if you're learning, try to be patient in learning. Most of us are impatient in learning. Try to be patient, try to be respectful, try to learn in a cool area. For me, I always learn in cool place, you know, so that I will understand what I'm learning. But mostly try to be patient in learning. It's going to help you a lot. So let's go. I want to use this now, this subjective pronoun to make a music. Maybe some people will understand what I'm saying. You know, there is different method of learning. Okay. So let's go. I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, you are, they are. English. I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, you are, they are. Science. Ich bin, du bist, sie, es ist, wir sind, ihr seid, sind. Deutsch. Ich bin, du bist, sie, es ist, wir sind, ihr seid, sind. Now I want to sing in French language. Je suis, tu es, il, elle, nous sommes, vous êtes, il, elle, elles ont. I come again. Je suis, tu es, il, elle, nous sommes, vous êtes, elles ont. Again. Je suis, tu es, il, elle, nous sommes, vous êtes, elles ont. Again. Je suis, tu es, il, elle, nous sommes, vous êtes, elles ont. People can learn this way. I have different method of teaching. Okay, so when you teach, you put them in practice. When you learn, then you practice them. How do you practice them? You practice by, you know, by speaking, by blah, 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 blah. When you learn, you speak them out, voice them out, outwardly. You have to speak. You have to make blah, blah, blah. When you don't make blah, 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 you will not learn it. You keep it in your ear. You know, language is very important. I encourage students mostly who are studying linguistics in university, in polytechnic, in college of education. Please don't regret of learning languages. It is very important. It's going to help you in future. I am a student, though I am a linguistic student. I have Bachelor of Arts in Linguistics. I'm a product of University of Maiduguri and a product of Bayero University, Kano. Okay. So, let me say, for example, now, how to greet in all these languages. I know my own personal mother tongue, we greet in Ndewono. You know, we have different dialects in Igbo land, different denomination of dialects in Igbo land. So my own, we say Ndewono. In Yoruba land, we say Ekaro. In Hausa language, we say Inakwana, Inagejia, Bagejia. Okay. So, and in French language, we say bonjour. In German language, we say good morning. In English, we say good morning, because this is morning time. So it is very important for us to learn language. Don't regret of learning it. If you have money to travel, to migrate to other countries, try to learn their language. The support of that money and your ticket you are having, the support of it and most advantage of it is for you to learn the language. The basic part is very important. They have schools teaching these languages. They have, or you have a handset, open your handset, open your YouTube, you see many teachers teaching these languages. And you learn with patience. And you are going to understand everything. Okay? You're going to understand everything. So thank you for watching. I want to go for sports. I want to go and do running this morning. This is my clove water. You know clove? Clove. C-L-O-V-E, clove. It's very bitter. This is my breakfast this morning. It is my first breakfast this morning and it's very bitter. So thank you for watching. You know, most of you doesn't know that my Igbo name is Uzochi. Uzochi is my Igbo name. My mother tongue name is Uzochi. Okay. Uzochi kwadoro kangeso. Onye nene manya n'Uzochi kwadoro kangeso. Uzochi kudima. You see a song coming in my memory now. Asị m Uzochi kwadoro kangeso. Uzochukwu dị mma n'Uzochi kwadoro m ka m ga-eso. Uzochukwu dị mma. Uzochukwu n'Uzochi kwadoro m ka m ga-eso. Uzochukwu dị. Uzochi kwadoro m ka m ga-eso. Uzochi na-eke n'Uzochi kwadoro m ka m ga-eso. Uzochukwu dị mma. The name of my song is The Way of the Lord. So a song just came in my memory now, which means I use my name to sing, Uzochi kwadoro kangeso, meaning the way of God is that way I'm going to follow. I don't know about you, which way you want to follow. Is it the way of the Lord? I don't know. But as for me, the way I'm going to follow is the way of God, the creator, the maker of heaven and earth. It is his way I'm going to follow. Okay. You know, there is this thing I taught us about in French language, like nous sommes. In German we say wir sind. In English we say we are. We have this popular musician, may he so rest in perfect peace, in America. He sang, "We are the one. We are the one. We are the children. We are the one. We are the people. We are the children." So what I'm just trying, I sang this song because of the word we. We means many, plural, we. In German it is called wir sind. Wir sind. Wir sind. Why not? We can compose it in German language. Then in French language, say, nous sommes, nous sommes, So thank you for watching me, and I want to wish everybody a happy weekend. Today is 19th of April 2025. I wish everyone happy weekend. Soyez-vous bien. Bleiben gesund. Take good care of yourself, please. Your health is very important, okay? So I want to go and do a little sports now, then come back and take my shower, have my afternoon meal. But this morning, I'm not having any breakfast. My clove drink is enough. I want to say thank you. Those that have birthday, I wish you a special birthday, a pleasant birthday. God blessing on your birthday, okay? I didn't come to media yesterday, Friday 18th. I didn't come to media because I respect the man who died on the cross. The man who died on the cross, I respected him. You know the man I'm talking of. I respected him. I didn't come to any media yesterday, but the song I posted, the song, I have sung it for a long time, but I save it in my handy. You know, I have iPhone 15 Pro Max and iPhone 12, which I purchased by myself. Nobody purchased it for me. I did. So I have many of my songs in these iPhones. So I decided to release one. Yes, it was this morning. Yes, around after 12 a.m. I was still awake. But I didn't come to media yesterday because I respected the man who died on the cross, who sacrificed his life for everyone. So I respected him, and that's the reason I couldn't come to media yesterday. So I want to wish everybody a happy weekend. Take good care of yourself, and I wish you we see more again, maybe tomorrow or next. I don't know. God knows the best. Bye. Au revoir. Tschüss. Mayana, Mayana.